Welcome back. This is episode 121, and what may very well be the final episode of the main Inquisition storyline. I hope it's not, or I hope at least this isn't the final fight, because it just seems weird to begin a fight, or just be like out there wandering around in the world, and then suddenly you go back to Skyhold, start an operation, and bam, final boss fight of the game. There should be some build up to it, but I guess we'll find out. So let's get our game on. At least we have all our potions, our health potions left, even though we don't have all our mana potions. He must have an extra potion belt or something. So let's go ahead and use one of these, although it's not stocked. Solas is pretty good. They don't have all their focus up, unfortunately. And I have like none. See, again, that's my trouble with the focus abilities, is that I only got to use it once against Samson. I really should have saved it for Corypheus, I guess. I just thought I would have enough missions to build it up again. But it's also quite possible that at this point in the game they just ran out of time and didn't have a lot to design the final couple levels. They sort of rushed it. But that's why you should design the couple last levels, you know, either first or like in the middle stages of development. But enough ranting, let's play.
You dare to touch an avatar of divinity.
An avatar of divinity. Alright, at least we got a Rage Shade.
I will not stand for this
Let's
outrage.
go. I'm gonna save my last health potion now. So I don't know what this must be. I don't know what this is, but it's some ability that somebody's using, because it was here in the last fight too, these circles. Alright, let me try to use a barrier. Solas, why don't you put an ice mine on him? Why can't I aim it though? Is he already using it? I don't know. It's not letting me aim it. Is it because we're up in the air? Yeah, like I briefly mentioned last time, I remember somebody mentioned how he pulled an Ultron or something like that, meaning, you know, when in Avengers, Ultron does something similar. Alright, well, we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure why he's not using it. I can use my Fire Mine, although he walked right over it, so. Damn it, Corypheus. Can I weaken him? I can. Sweet. Alright. Do you have a barrier up you can place on me? Because that'd be great. He does not. He already used Ice Mine. Let's put a Blizzard up to slow them down. Varric. Yeah, you know better than me what to do, but let's take that for now. Wonder if he counts as a demon or a darkspawn or anything. Probably not. Alright, I guess I'm just going to use a regular fire attack for now. I'll get some mana back from it. Oh, the fire. That's my storm. He's got a barrier, so I didn't mean to jump there. I meant to just pause. Let's dispel it. I think I missed him.
If you desire death, you shall have it.
Where are you, Corypheus? You're up there now. What are you doing? What is this? Can Cassandra move out of the way, or is he going to follow her? Let's see. I'm gonna try to put a barrier on her just in case. It does follow her. Okay. It's cool with their mechanics at least. Not really worth dispelling them at this point, I don't think. I guess he is retreating though. Alright, onward guys.
Look at you, wearing slave markings on your face with pride.
I like that he references
You are
that.
nothing. A race of sniveling cowards. I will not stand for this outrage.
These are Dalish markings now, Corypheus. And the Dalish is about to kill you, by all appearances. It's a cool zone. It does make the world look like the Fate a lot, but we actually are here in the mortal world still, thanks to the breach. All right, now it's time to use Dispel. Glad I kept it. Oh, he teleported again. Or just didn't do very much. We're out of combat, though. Now we're going to face some of his minions. Honestly, the last Corypheus fight in Dragon Age 2 was amazing. It was, I mean, besides the horrible pathing mechanics in that game, but the idea of it was great. Hopefully this fight lives up to it. Come on, dragon, you can do it! That's cool, too. I thought you'd have to fight the dragon and then Corypheus, which would also be cool, but it's almost like we are looking at the Black City. Supply cache. Is this gonna, I don't know if this is gonna increase those potions or not, but let's try it. It did not, unfortunately. But that's why I need is a potion station, not supply caches. Alright, Corypheus, where are you? Come out and fight. Not a bad dispel. Watch out, he's making some red lyrium. It's a Don't stand in bad stuff. Oh, he's already dispelled. Alright. Solas. Barrier time? Not yet. Ice Mine time. You still can't really... Is this not Ice Mine? It is. Why can't he... I hit V. And he just doesn't... I don't know, he just doesn't do it. Alright, use a Blizzard then. Let's try a Stone Fist him in the meantime. Until I get Barrier back up again. I do have a lot of mana now, which is great. Now put a Fire Mine under him. If we can keep him there, that'd be awesome.
I will destroy you, wait.
Cassandra, if you want to taunt him, and then lead him over my Fire Mine. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Where is it going? Or is it just getting air? It's like Charizard. Seismic toss. Did that do it? Which dragon prevailed? Or are they both gone? Or do I have to finish it? Still haven't really explained what exactly that thing is. Red Lyrium Dragon. Okay, same thing was called before, I guess. Alright. It's weakened, though, from our dragon, which is cool. I don't mind that. Do wish we had more Lyrium potions. I'd use those a lot to get more damage going out, but my own fault for not restocking. The barrier going. Oh, watch out, watch out. Trying to get weakening on it. Solas, what do you have? Stone Fist. Immune. How about Veil Strike? Alright, Cassandra's charged up. I'm going to save all your stuff for Corypheus, though, and see if we can get everybody charged to level 2 except me. Maybe I can get level 1. We'll have to see. Okay, I'm just going to use regular stuff until I get my barrier up. It's up. Sweet. That's right. Everything I do reduces my cooldown times now. It flew up. But it landed on it. Sweet. Let's pull this in. Get that barrier. Yep. Not well aimed, but it's okay. Despite being level 23, I say it didn't seem to be doing much damage, but okay, Solas. Now you can use your potions. Use those too. And if you want to put an Ice Mine down, see, he still can't do it. It's like buggy or something. Let's see if he does it just naturally. You want to do a Toxic Cloud. Maybe you don't aim Ice Mine like you do the others? Not really sure. Actually, everybody still has a barrier except me, so let's endure that. Oh, I guess I did use barrier. I just missed myself. Whatever. Fire Mine. I think it's weakened now because I'm getting mana back. Okay. Barrier. So it's cool that the dragon has guard and Corypheus has the barrier. That's a nice combo there. There's some good synergy here between my spells. Every spell I use, I get reduction on my cooldown barrier. Mana's not really an issue at all. Solas, how's your barrier doing? Thank you. I think we got it. Oh, is that his soul? Returning to him at last?
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
Alright, let's go do it. He's going to be more powerful than ever, though, but at least he's mortal now. I saw I called him an archdemon. I wish it wouldn't call the thing an archdemon. It's not. It's a Redlyrium dragon. An archdemon is the soul of an old god. And that is not what this is. I do wish there was a potion station. There might be, and I'm missing it. But
I will not get full.
let's see what he has in store for us. Supplies. We actually don't need any of those. Alright, everyone ready? Point of no return. Let's hold nothing back.
The breach is getting bigger!
And then the fate swallows the world, right?
Whoa. That was quite a knockback. Always falling off ledges. Good old Liavara. Hang on, guys. Not letting the world be swallowed today. Even if, whoa. Even if this is the final fight. Oh, that must be, oh, it's the life potions what that is, I guess. Okay. Jeez, watch out for that. I mean, it's still really cool. I just really wish we'd be able to go into the Fade and all, but I suppose they have to save something for future games. There's some damage. Alright. I want everybody to use everything you guys got. Hail of Arrows. Is he I think he's charged. Looks that way. It's not glowing, though. Might be a slivery left. Right, wait a second. You, though, I don't even know what this does. Rally. Oh, that empowers all of us, right? Go ahead and use it then. Solas. Alright. Dispel! Glad I kept it. Whoa. So this is kind of like the second game a little bit. That orb, is that supposed to be a mechanic? No, there's our guard from her,
I will not
her ability.
full.
Spell again.
The last strike shall be mine.
Let's get our barriers up. Try to save this guard as long as we can. Alright, how you doing now, Varric? Still not glowing yet. We gotta get some... I thought it was every attack, but it might be every combo. Here, go ahead and use Wrath of Heaven. I don't know if he's a demon or not, but... Can't hurt. Well, it can hurt him. Where'd he go? There he is. It's actually not that tough. I feel like the mechanics you can just kind of breeze through. Get a barrier going. Fire mine, if we can keep him there. Nope, he teleported. I can use another one though. Keep him there, Cassandra. Alright, time to use my potion here. Varric. Okay, now it's glowing. Do it. Hail of Arrows. I'm assuming he knows where to aim it. Guess so. And if you could pull me a Blizzard. Actually, oh, he's not quite charged yet. I'm just going to do it anyway, because he doesn't have that much health left, and I think this is the final boss. Hope it's not, but definitely seems to be. He moves a lot, though. Let's get a barrier going. Is that it? What happens now?
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Dumat, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
Mine now. It truly has been a battle of gods, and it seems like the elven gods were real in some way. And the Tevinter ones, if they ever were, aren't helping him.
You wanted into the Fade?
was a cool way to kill him, but I'm almost wondering if she should have done that or not. Hopefully he was torn to pieces before he went into there, which it looked like, but otherwise that could be very bad. The sphere.
Solas?
The orb.
I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes, I want you to know that what we had was real.
Inquisitor! Are you alive?
Is everyone?
Then it's over. How lovely.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Interesting. So Solas leaves kind of in the same way Morgan left. I'm sure that won't be the last we see of him in the series, but it definitely leaves a lot of questions. Have the Doom Upon All the World achievement. That was an okay final battle. I'm content with the ending. I really feel like the Mythal temple was like the final level, and I just expected there to be a lot to come after that, but it seemed like they could have done so much more. Even without going to the Fade, they could have made, I don't know, given him another method to try to get into there. Still a great game with a great ending, but I feel like there was potential there that was not quite realized. Well, we did it.
A moment, my lady. My agents have found no trace of Solas. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
So I assume that has to happen no matter what. But like Solas always disappears. And I guess that's why he breaks off the romance. But that's just a huge mystery. What did he want? Why did he go? I guess they're leaving questions for future games. It just seems like there's so many things that look like they were going to tie up that they didn't, and then extra questions they raised in addition to it. I like the crying symbol, but I think that's what she would say.
I just don't understand. He didn't even say goodbye. The two of you were close. Perhaps he had no choice. He might return at any moment.
I doubt
Maybe.
that.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
As the saying goes, to the victor go the spoils.
They see more than victory. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A magister and a darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Alright, so I guess you can talk to everybody one last time before going back to your quarters. That's what we'll do. Is it actually my... It is my Skyhold decor. That's cool. Alright, Cullen. What say you?
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Definitely your imagination. The party, the cake, it's all an elaborate dream.
Make a nose I could use to sleep. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
I'm glad to hear it. There's still work to be done.
For once, I'm willing to leave it till tomorrow. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Alright, Mr. Rainier.
All this pomp and ceremony. Can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
Sort of.
And live to tell the tale.
So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
That's the plan.
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
I guess I'm kind of just disappointed because it was sort of the bare minimum of what I was hoping or expecting. That you kind of just go in there, final boss fight. I mean, it was cool visuals to it and all, and a cool idea with the dragons fighting and everything, but I still kind of feel like the boss fight from Dragon Age 2 was a better Corypheus boss fight. They should have put that here, especially with the pathing here apparently working a little better. That might have been the way to do it. But yeah, I don't know if it was rushed or what the deal was, because they had a good rhythm going with the whole Temple of Mythal quest, and even the revelation that Flemeth was Mythal, or that Mythal was part of her. That was all really cool, and then they kind of just, the last mission was just, okay, now go and defeat Corypheus, the end. I feel like once you defeated him at Mythal, that was the ultimate victory. He didn't have some plan after that. Made him a little more of a caricature, I guess, than an actual threatening villain. And we can't go back here, right? No. The door opens, but the guard is standing right in the way.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
And Nightmare, they never got back to Nightmare again. Like, he's still out there. We only defeated an aspect of him. So I don't know if they're setting him up as a villain in future games, or... yeah, that just seems like... I don't know, if I had designed the end game of this game, I think it would have gone a lot differently, and dare I say a lot better, but it was still not bad.
Corypheus left us a big mess to clean up.
Right. Probably not as many giant explosions in the sky from here on out, though. The Ben Hasrath are pleased. Their agents are checking for remnants of the cult in Tevinter.
Good.
I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the queue.
I hope the Ben Hasrath appreciates the good work you've done here.
It's not about appreciation under the Q. It's about doing the job, belonging. And we've got some time. Corypheus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do. But not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
Maybe they'll be up for a game of Wicked Grace afterwards. How are you, Cole?
They're all happy. There's still fear. But you helped them all. You healed what was hurt. They don't want to forget what happened, even if it gives them nightmares. It would hurt less, but it matters to them.
The fear reminds people of what they fought for. It gives the victory significance.
It's part of being people. I know. I don't understand, but they need it. I think I could return to the Fade if I tried. I'm light enough to slip through, but I'd like to stay and help for a while, if that's all right. I can still help people here.
It will be interesting to see what comes next.
Yes, because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's Herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Well, if Dumat was real, and it seems like the old gods were real, then they were destroyed when the archdemons they became were defeated. Or so it seems. They definitely weren't going to help Corypheus there. And we know that the elven gods, at least, seem to be real because, one is still living among us. But, of course, they could have just been powerful spirits. But there was definitely something there to the legends. And I guess we'll probably find out more as the games go on.
Couldn't it be his will and our effort?
No.
Perhaps miracles.
I don't actually like that
will
option. She isn't leaving the maker,
What's the
so...
point of them then? Ugh, you sound like a sister.
Yeah, I was just
I
joking.
think winning doesn't mean you have it all figured out. Maybe you're just less wrong than Corypheus was. Now after
Corypheus.
that, he was real wrong. I'm getting some drinks, all the drinks, and then I'm going back to playing in Valrayo. Or somewhere. Cheers, Inquisitor. Wish it'd been fun. That'll set off over.
That pretty much sums it up. For Sarah, I mean. The game actually was fun. And over as well.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you?
Again, sort of.
I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good to Vincent. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
I appreciate everything you've done for us.
So you should. Being appreciated is a nice change of pace, though. I'm also pleased to come out of it alive. I wasn't expecting that.
You thought you'd die?
Didn't you? The hero dies in all the best stories. Anything else just sounds so implausible. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
Good.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Oh. That was everything too. There didn't really seem to be any like super tough decision at the end there. Like with the with Origins, you had the Lance Meet followed by the Dark Ritual with lots of other little decisions in between. And of course, when I say the Dark Ritual, it's the Dark Ritual, or if not that, then who kills him. But here it was just you or Morrigan, which one is drinking the fountain, and that was like it. So I feel like there should have been like some sacrifice, some I don't know. It didn't feel as dark and threatening at the end. Josephine's done, even though she's standing right there. As Origins did. I don't know. I'm just, yeah. It was an okay ending. And Yeah, I don't know. It's not as great as I think it could have been. But I should leave it at that.
Ugh, I should never have hired a new caterer so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
Looks like Josephine is on the same page I am.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening. I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. So much was late, the invitations to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what
Ain't that the
everyone
truth?
is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Thedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
Could use some more lights in here, though. It is a little dark.
We deserve each and every compliment. Yes, I rather think we do. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
See, we didn't really lose that many, though. It wasn't like Mass Effect where you can lose like almost all your companions, or essentially all of them. How are you, Cassandra?
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
And also, just to add to the list, it didn't really ever explain how his powers worked, how he used the god to sustain himself. Because, I mean, it kind of...
intend to rebuild
Whoa,
the Seekers
I
of
didn't say
Truth,
anything.
to make us the order we were meant to be. That will take time. Meanwhile, I am free to remain with the Inquisition. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand. You are the Inquisitor, a symbol of hope and change to so many. And you are my friend. How did that happen, I wonder? I'm pleased it did. You are a great woman, and I will always stand at your side.
Alright. Vivian?
So much to do, my dear. I'll be returning to Valwayu to organize the Loyalist mages. The Empress requires my expertise during what is sure to be a difficult transition. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
I'm too preoccupied contemplating what comes next.
A moment of reflection, my dear. Will wonders never cease? Go mingle. The night is still young.
Alright, did we miss anybody? I feel like we did, but I guess, where's Varric? We didn't talk to him, did we? Liliana we missed. Right? I feel like we did.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
I don't know what those are. Cakes.
I love tiny cakes, and there are so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise.
Yeah.
An awful combination, but it's quite popular in Valwayu. I believe they call it the exquisite misery.
I see.
Ole. Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Well, I guess if we were going to save the whole world, we kind of had to save Orlais along with it. Wasn't really a choice. Yeah, no Varric here. Oh, there he is. So, yeah, somebody's got to tell our story.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book.
You should.
Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. It's a working title.
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
Yeah, helping people is nice, but I feel like writing the book, I mean, this is history in the making. And it'll probably help down the road for people to be able to read about what we did here. And if Corypheus or any of his brethren are ever a threat again, or anyone like him, then it may be good to know how he was defeated.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
Besides, you can always write the book and help people at Kirkwall. The great thing about books, you can write them and read them just about anywhere. That my good old throne. Well, this is Skyhold, and that's it. Time for bed.
"'Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, Gaspar is defeated, but it is said Briala yet plots her return from exile. The Empress now faces a war in the shadows. Elven daggers rule the night, and spies follow her every move. Sadly, Celine soon forgot her gratitude towards the Inquisition.
Aww.
Icy receptions now greet the Inquisition in the Imperial Court, where most prefer that Orlais bow to no one, not even heroes. Thus, many believe that when the tide again turns, Celine will stand alone. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within? Or something far worse?
Maybe we'll be heading to the Anderfells for the next game. That could be cool.
1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Leliana as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she first declares an end to the Circle of Magi. The mages will now govern themselves. She opens the priesthood to other races, declares support for the Inquisition, and rededicates the Chantry to the principle of charity. Divine Victoria is controversial from the start. Several new sects arise, resisting her reforms and declaring her rule a threat to the faith.
I like the arrow in her hand.
Her response is as swift as it is deadly. Unity is maintained, but blood runs through the halls of the Grand Cathedral. The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. When Leliana disbands the circles, they leave the Inquisition and reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. For the moment, it appears to be working. Mages are enjoying unprecedented acceptance throughout Thedas.
For the moment. Is there not more? Seems like there should be.
And what of the Inquisition itself? It has eyes and ears in every hall. No secrets are beyond its reach, and that knowledge has become the source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, she has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand ready.
And I suppose that's the end of the game. So yeah, overall it was definitely a very fun game. Definitely a worthy success for the series. And yeah, I'd firmly plant it right between Origins and Dragon Age 2. Not as good as Origins, but better than Dragon Age 2. And they're all pretty great games in their own ways. Hopefully you can hear me over the music here. I'll let the credits run though, because the great people who created the game deserve to have their names on the screen for a moment. But yeah, I do feel like they kind of rushed the ending a bit. There was some missteps there. There was so much they could have fleshed out, and they had all the setup there, and they really could have made a couple more really epic levels, I think, and given it the... I mean, the game itself was so grand and so epic in scale that at that point you might as well go all the way and make it a truly epic conclusion. But the one that was there still works, so it wasn't bad. And the game as a whole, too, had, despite its missteps and boring parts at times, on the whole, it was a really good game, and there were a lot of really, really exciting parts. So I suppose we'll have to wait till the next installment of the series to find out what happens to Mythal and Nightmare and Solas and all the other threads yet to come, as well as to find out the truth behind the elven legends and the legend of the Maker and that of the Golden City turned black. So yeah, definitely a lot of things they can still explore in future games, and I'm sure they will. I know they're working on Mass Effect and Andromeda now, and I'll be playing that one whenever it comes out. But when one day down the road a new Dragon Age game does emerge, as I'm pretty sure it will, then you can surely expect me to make a Let's Play of it, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Thank you guys for watching, and of course don't forget we still have 3 whole things of DLC to go, so maybe some of the questions will be answered there, and if not, we have a lot of great adventures left in store, so stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well.